Hello, everybody. I'm Karl Wells, food critic for The Telegram.
And I'm Chef Steve Watson of Central Dairies.
And welcome to a brand new season of
One Chef,
One Critic. And today we're at a brand new restaurant in downtown St. John's. It's called Restaurant 7, a new creation of award-winning chef Brian Abbott. Downstairs you'll find a beautiful lounge of contemporary design, ideal for having a quiet cocktail before dinner. Upstairs, a beautifully designed dining room that features contemporary cuisine of small plates. And we have a couple of beautiful plates in front of us, Stephen.
Well, indeed we do, Karl. Keeping up to Brian's standard, we've got some amazing roasted beets, both red and gold. We've got a beautiful goat's cheese fondue down the centre and a drizzle of organic olive oil.
Now, I'm glad I lost some weight over the summer because I'm going to tuck into this pork belly of all things. It may have a few extra calories, but believe me, they're worth it. A meal like this once in a while is not going to hurt you at all, and I can't wait to taste these beautiful sweet potatoes underneath, the pork belly, and that juice that comes from the roasting pan. Oh,
amazing.
Boy. So, I was on a weight loss regimen this summer. What were you doing?
I was biking through England on my bicycle built for two with my wife.
That's why you look so fit.
There you go, you see.
Now, on the show today, in addition to being at a new restaurant, we have a couple of brand new hosts in our kitchen with us today. Peter Walsh and Erin Sulley will be hosting the Friday edition of Out of the Fog this season. A new thing for them, so they're going to tell us all about that.
And I'm going to be making some comfort food. I'm going to be making some cottage gratin with some seasonal greens, and we also have another entrepreneur who's making dog and cat treats, I believe.
We have Jenny Wilcox on the program today. Jenny has her own company. It's Jenny's Bark Goods. She's been spending a lot of time at the farmers market this summer selling her goods, and the dogs and the cats, they love them. They're baked goods, and she even makes birthday cakes for dogs and cats. An amazing young woman, and you'll enjoy seeing how she whips up some of these doggy treats in her kitchen. And now we're going to taste this marvelous food that Chef Brian Abbott has prepared, and I'll tell you that the small plates here cost anywhere from around $9 to $10. And the idea, it's kind of a mix and match thing. You order a whole bunch of things, and everybody gets around the table and tastes and has a grand old time. Anyway,
well, I'm going to try mine first.
I'm going to try mine too.
Oh, look at that. That looks beautiful.
Steve, you know, I was in a restaurant the other evening, a fine dining restaurant, and the menu had 2 or 3 words that were misspelled, badly misspelled. And I'm thinking, if you're going to charge $25 for an entree, you should make sure that the words on the menu are spelled properly, because it sends a bad message.
Well, it's just like a business card. It's a business card operation.
That's right. Well, Steve and I are really excited to be back in the kitchen for a brand new season of One Chef, One Critic. And speaking of things brand new, we have 2 new members of the Rogers TV family with us on this very first edition of this year's series. They're the co-hosts of the Friday edition of Out of the Fog. Please welcome Peter Walsh and Erin Sulley, both with a wealth of experience in the media, of course. And I got to ask you, you look like you're having a lot of fun, are you?
Oh, yeah. No,
We're having a great time.
That's good.
Great time.
Excellent. Well, we're actually going to get you to do some cooking today. And Stephen, what are we going to make for our new guests?
Well, for our new guest and our new season, Karl, I'm going to be making a beautiful cottage gratin, and we're also going to be serving that with a nice green salad and some steamed parsley potatoes. So
I don't think there's a Newfoundlander who doesn't like cottage gratin.
No.
It's a great dish.
So first of all, what we'll do, we'll just pull the pan over there, and I've got a roux in there. There's a little bit of flour, equal parts of flour and butter in there. You see. So while that's just coming to a heat there, I'll give some milk to Peter, and you can start adding the milk to it very slowly.
Yeah.
And
you'll say when, right? Somebody say when, otherwise.
Well, once it comes to a nice, just slowly, then you'll see a sauce form.
He'll say when, but if it was butter, he wouldn't say when. You know, more butter, the better.
Maybe we'll just hold this off.
Okay.
No, carry on. Keep
Right.
stirring. My goodness,
Yeah.
yes. Now, to that, I was quite excited because I went to a store and I saw these beautiful little red crocks. So I'm going to be making some individual cottage gratins.
They're gorgeous.
They are, absolutely. And as you can see, I've already got some cut into the pans there, but I'm going to add a few more there, you see.
So that's...
Carry on with the milk.
That's a portion, Steve.
Yep, that's a individual portion. Carry on with some more milk.
I think I could
More
eat
milk?
probably 2 or 3
More
of
milk.
those.
Oh, lots more milk.
That's my job.
More milk.
Oh, yeah, don't lose the milk.
Now, when I grew up, it was all chopped up cod. You're putting in full pieces.
Well, I'm putting in because there was this beautiful cod there. You see,
Yeah,
so
it looks really
there we
substantial,
are.
I must say.
Perfect.
Now, Peter, you have a background in the sort of a background in the food industry. You were a waiter at one point.
Yeah, I was.
Tell us a little bit about your experience as a waiter.
I was a waiter briefly. When I was around 22 years old, I did one of these work abroad programs. You know,
Yeah.
I swapped with a job in England, and I ended up at a 5-star hotel in London. Now, picture I'm just 22 years old. It's my first time living away from St. John's, and this hotel, to this day, is one of the nicest hotels I've ever been in. So extremely, extremely fussy. And I remember they used to have this very strict protocol on something as simple as tea and croissant to send people. You had coffee was had to have warm milk, tea had cold milk, and the coffee was warm cream actually. And then they had white sugar cubes for the tea, brown sugar for the coffee. I remember they were saying your spoons had to be a certain way, and they would inspect it like I was on probation, you know. And they'd come and they'd look at your tray and they'd say it's good enough, Peter, and then they'd send you upstairs. And so one day we had the owners of the hotels were in. Now this was a big deal. And I remember Richard, the head of the kitchen, he came to me and he said, "Now Peter, the owners of the hotel are here today. And we've got to have you do a great job when you serve them." And I'm like, "Okay, Richard, no problem." At this point, I'm feeling good about the spoons and the sugar and the white milk and the brown milk. I said, "No problem." He said, "Now, Peter, it's very important that you address them by their names." I said, "No problem, Richard. No sweat. What are their names?" "Well, Mr. Nana Leyland and Mr. Haddon Padden." So I was like, "Mr. What am I? And Mr. How many?" So they're like, and he was like, "Sir, Peter, this is very important." Yes. So I was with the train. They're upstairs. I remember going, clink, 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 clink. Everything was rattling. And as I came up to them, I was going. I remember they say their names. And I was like, "Good morning." I totally choked. Turn around, hightail it, and
And Erin, you used to work at a bakery, didn't you?
I did, yeah, when I was a teenager, and I was serving, of course, all the baked goods. I didn't bake them, but I did eat a lot.
Yeah.
It was really hard when you're putting everything out on the trays, and then all the lovely dishes and croissants.
Yeah.
And I swear I didn't save any money for school, but I gained 20 pounds,
you know,
and I
you
ate really good food.
You should not hide your light under a bushel, because I know you were a very good baker. You love to bake.
I do. I really do. I always bring treats in for the staff.
That's good. We get those outside.
I've tasted your cake. It's very, very good.
Oh, thank you.
I like eating cakes and baked goods.
Well, that's
so
good.
It's a good combination.
Yeah, we got a good teamwork.
You worked for Rogers many years ago, didn't you?
I
as a
did.
Volunteer.
Yeah, that's right. I guess I've come full circle.
Yeah.
I started off again in my teens and started volunteering, and I was doing directing and switching for City Hall, and I used to work with the hockey games
Excellent.
and everything.
Yeah.
And so then that's where my love of television broadcasting began.
And here we are today.
Yes,
now,
indeed.
Steve, what do you
Okay, what
got
I've done,
the fish in?
I've got the fish.
Some of
I'm just
the,
putting some of the sauce in there, Karl, like so. And then we're going to be putting some breadcrumbs, and then we'll just put the cheese on the top and pop it into the oven for 20 minutes.
and,
This is really easy to make.
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
And I seasoned the sauce with a little bit of salt and pepper there.
Right.
As well. And while we're doing this, Karl, do you want to toss the salad? Because
Yeah.
we've got to get you doing something there.
What about those onions? Did you put onions in?
I'll be putting some onions
Okay.
in a little bit later.
I just want to make sure you don't forget anything.
Do you know, Karl, I did forget. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some in now.
Good.
Those first
because
two there.
he's so fussy. Yeah. And he's always saying to me, I want you to warm my cream before you serve me the coffee. And make sure you've got the brown
and that's
sugar.
what it was all about, you see.
Yeah,
So,
okay. So we're going to put some olive oil in here and some balsamic vinegar.
balsamic vinegar.
Which is excellent stuff, yeah.
Now I have to ask you guys a question. I mean, this is
Yeah?
the first show of the second season. You must be thrilled.
We are absolutely thrilled.
Well, I can't go anywhere.
I didn't think we'd
I can't
last
go nowhere.
for one season, let alone two. Absolutely. But no, it's been great, and the response to the show has been great, and I'm sure you guys are going to have a fabulous response to your show, and we're just one big happy family.
Okay, Peter, we're gonna, if you just open the oven there, maybe just stand aside there.
You'll put them in, I'll open, okay.
Here we
There
go.
we go. And these are going to take about 20 minutes all in the oven.
Yeah.
I'm curious about the layers. Is it just the way my mom made it? She mixed
Makes
everything
it-
and then put it in, but you're doing it just one layer.
And
at
the
a time.
reason I'm doing that, because they were beautiful fillets. Why ruin the beautiful fillets and
Okay.
mush them up, you see? So, and that's going to bake nicely like that.
Okay.
Okay?
I can't wait.
I'm just going to crack on some pepper. This, I don't know, but this salad smells really good.
It does, and with them
I think
beautiful
it's-
steamed potatoes there,
Yeah.
I think we're going to be absolutely
So
excellent.
what are you going to do with the potato now? They're just steamed and
With
that's
the
it?
steamed,
or-
then we take them out. We're just going to toss them with a little bit of salt and pepper,
Yeah.
some freshly chopped parsley, and some butter. And I'm going to garnish them with some lemons. I'll just quickly show you there. Just regular lemon,
Okay,
cut
so
it
you're
in
going to
half.
show us how you do your fancy garnishes.
I'm just going to do a pig's tail, just like that.
a pig's tail.
Pig's tail. You just go around the edge, like so.
Look at that.
Very simple,
Very
very
easy.
easy. And we just go like that.
Oh,
And that's going to be our garnish.
Oh, there.
That looks great.
Yeah, perfect.
I could do that.
There you go.
I kind of want to try.
Kind of looks complicated, but it's actually
Oh,
pretty.
okay.
Yeah,
There we go.
there we go.
Now-
Yeah.
Now I have to do the test, of course.
Then you're going to
Okay.
invite me on a Friday afternoon onto the show.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
right.
right,
Yeah,
that's
Swing
right.
from a chandelier or something like that. You know.
He's shameless. He'll
Okay,
do anything
so-
for
Yeah,
publicity.
just carry on all the way around.
All the way around?
All the way around.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, perfect. That's it.
And now I have to.
Now you have to tie it.
Well, we have to
Right.
tell you it's good, no matter what, because you're a guest, right?
Yeah.
You know. Oh, look what
Now,
a
look
wonderful
at this.
job.
Oh,
she's done.
perfect.
What do you think?
It's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very
I'm
good.
just glad you picked a dish that I know I'll like. My fear on a cooking show is
Hey.
get fed something that's disastrous, and I have to go.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to like this. So.
Well, we
and
haven't had
I'm
that happen
and
yet.
I encourage people, tell Steve if you don't like it.
Really?
Yes, you
you
do, don't
always
you?
do.
Yeah. Keep it up,
Anyway, I'm
Karl.
going to go down to the cellar and get a bottle of wine to go with this Karl gratin.
Perfect.
Can't wait.
I'm really excited about this Friday afternoon show. Even
So
show,
are
my
we.
goodness.
Yeah.
Yes. Welcome on board. And
Thank you. Yeah, we've been working for about a month so far together, and I mean, we've just formed a really great working
Yeah.
relationship
Yeah.
and as well a
Excellent.
friendship. Really
Yeah,
do,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. How long are these going to be in the oven, Steve?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
And then that's it.
Hi, Jeremy. How are you?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Listen,
got to-
before we go any further, I just need to give you this. Listen, it's been great. I've enjoyed everything we've done together, but
What is
it's
this?
got to end. This is my resignation letter because I can't do this any longer. It's the darkness, the humidity down here, the mold, the mildew. You told me last year I was going to be upstairs eating by this year, and I haven't seen it yet. So I can't do this anymore. I can't stay down here. You got to get me out.
Jeremy, I can't accept this resignation. You're too important to the show. I mean, God, we love you. We can't let you go. Listen, I'm not even going to look at this because you are not leaving the show. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I promise this year we will get you upstairs. We'll get you out of the cellar. We will bring you into the light. It's just that I can't do it today because we've got 2 guests up there and we just don't have enough food. We don't have enough room. So please, pretty
promise?
please. I do. Cross my heart, hope to die. And you have my word
right.
on it, okay?
All right.
All
I'll
right?
take you to your word. I'll
You
stay
okay?
down here a little bit
Okay.
longer.
Okay.
All right.
Now, we have.
I got the message from Steve, Karl Gratin.
Okay. And we have Erin Sulley and Peter Walsh up there today, you see.
Okay.
And they're
Fair
the
enough.
new,
No, they're great.
new hosts of the Friday edition of Out of the Fog. So what do you think we should go with today?
Okay, well, I mean, Karl Gratin is a creamy cod dish. It's screaming white wine. There's not really a red I'd really recommend for it. So I'm going to think Chardonnay, especially because it's a little heavier dish as well, lots of butter and cream. So there's a few different Chardonnays we can go for. Basically, I'm going to do a little broad gamut of different Chardonnays from different countries. Of course, I have to give you a French wine. Mm-hmm. So we're going to do Saint Varan 2007. Saint Varan is just a commune in France. Just right next to Puy Frisé is probably the more famous one. 100% Chardonnay, a little bit of oak as well, so a little bit of butteriness to it.
So how much would this one?
You're looking around $24, $25 for Saint Varan. Now, actually, I'm just put this here, but this is Arboleda Chardonnay from Chile.
Oh.
So, again, Chilean wines, fantastic. Great bargains, great value. This actually is cheaper than Saint Varan. It's $15, but a little bit more buttery because they use a little bit more oak with this one. So quite nice for that dish.
So are Chilean wines what we call a French-style wine? Or?
Oddly enough, a lot of French winemakers have moved to Chile or have started vineyards in Chile and have a lot, especially I know this vineyard as well, they do have some French winemakers working under them. And then last but not least, this is a new one to the LC stores, Cloudy Bay, who are one of the preeminent producers in New Zealand. Especially their Sauvignon Blanc, but their Chardonnay is fantastic as well, and that's what I brought today, was their Chardonnay from Cloudy Bay.
Cloudy Bay.
Yeah, they're very, very well known in the wine world. Any old publication you would have seen on New Zealand would have had Cloudy Bay featured on it.
Okay.
And this is around $40.
Okay, okay. Well, I'm going to go with the Chilean.
It's a great choice.
I'm kind of curious about that one, and thanks.
All right. Thank you, Karl. I'll see you upstairs next time. Please.
And our cotto gratin is ready, straight from the oven. 20 minutes cooking time. Put that on the plate like so. We've got our beautiful salad to the side. Pop our little lid there. And some potatoes, like so. And our lemon. And, okay guys, let's dig in.
Well, we've got a little Chilean number here today to go with our cotto gratin, which you'll be able to taste afterwards because, of course, on Rogers TV, we're not allowed
We
to.
can't drink.
Right. Yes.
Absolutely.
We are allowed to eat. So I want you to taste this cotto gratin that Steve has made, or cotto gratin.
This looks
we want to be grand
delicious.
about it. And tell us what you think of it, because I'm curious to know.
Crispy cheese.
Oh, so
Peter
good.
has never had this layered
No.
style before.
Delicious.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Hence the crock, right? Very nice.
Yeah, there's lots of. I like the fact there's lots of cod in there too.
Yeah,
You know, you can,
yeah.
Sometimes with these you have to kind of search.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to search for the
flake of
for the
cod.
little bits. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Now, speaking of searching, I've been doing a little bit of research on you two, and I'm going to reveal now that they do have some secrets. For example, you, Erin, you sing.
Every
Yes,
now and
she
again.
does.
Every now and
She
again.
sings at occasionally at the Fat Cat downtown.
Occasionally, yes, I'll make a little
Yeah.
bit of an appearance.
What kind of stuff do you sing?
Mostly blues.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love the blues.
yeah. So a little bit of Aretha Franklin.
A little bit of
maybe?
Aretha Franklin, yeah.
Yeah,
that
I
kind of-
got a feeling she's going to be singing at
Yeah,
some
heave
point.
it out, dude.
Oh, I belted
You
out.
play as well
Yeah.
up on stage?
No, I just, I do that at home.
Yeah. And Peter, you actually have a bit of a literary background because you were responsible for editing some books at one time, and you've written poetry, I know?
Yeah, back in university, some classmates and I, we took a poetry class, and it really just turned into something. We stayed together as a group, and we put together a couple of books of our poetry, but then we also did an anthology of poems about the sea, and that was a great experience. That book ended up, at the time, it sold many thousands of copies. For a poetry book is unheard of in this province. And the proceeds of that we used to pay for the tuition for two college students who were, their parents were displaced by the closure of the cod fishery, and also we put the profits toward a bursary, which has took a few years to 10 years, but it's now the bursary has built up to we can now give a poetry prize every year.
I wrote a poem once too. So there was once a chef from Scunthorpe.
Oh, come on. Keep it out. Yeah. I know that was good.
All the best with the Friday edition of Out of the Fog.
Thank
Of course,
you
you're
so
both
much.
producers on Out of the Fog on a regular basis, and Pete's the senior producer. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
Thanks very much.
For a complete listing of One Chef One Critic recipes, wine lists, and more, check out our website. Let us know what you think of the show at 757-9600 or send us an email at onechef.onecritic@rci.rogers.com. I absolutely love beets, but I hate handling them because I always end up with red fingers.
Well, do the same as I do. Use rubber gloves, even for hot food, like jalapenos.
Wow! Now that's an ice cream dessert I could get into. Both these desserts look absolutely stunning. Chef Brian Abbott is known for his trios. We've got trios here. Each one of them is different, and I'm sure each one of them tastes absolutely amazing.
Oh, it truly does, Karl. We've got a black cherry ice cream, we've got a Tai Chi ice cream, we've got a rum ice cream, and all with 3 different drizzles as well, whether it be butterscotch, coconut. Absolutely amazing.
Wonderful combination of all of those different flavors. Really make your mouth sing. Look what I've got here. I've got a beautiful ice cream sandwich with chocolate chip cookie on either side, some orange ice cream in the middle on slices of fresh mango. We've got blueberries on the bottom here, some strawberry cake on top, and a beautiful espresso creme brulee with biscotti. Amazing food. Now, as good as this stuff looks, when you see our next item coming up, you're going to be amazed as well by the look of the treats. And they're for dogs and cats.
Let's go.
We're going to meet Jenny Wilcox of Jenny's Bark Goods. Today we're talking about food for dogs and cats, but it's special food. It's made by Jennifer Wilcox here, and she has Jenny's Bark Goods. And she makes everything from scratch for dogs and cats, really wholesome ingredients. How did you get into this?
Well, I love baking, and I got my dog back last April.
Yeah.
So first thing I did was go out and buy a cookbook.
Why organic, Jennifer? How did
Well,
that happen?
Well, personally, I like to eat organic
Yeah.
food, and I like to feel good about the food I'm giving my dog. I make muffins, which are blueberry and banana muffins, bow wow brownies with icing. I make dog birthday cakes, which usually include peanut butter and carrot, and I decorate it nicely with blueberries and edible things that dogs can eat. And spinach cookies and ham and cheese, chicken liver, you name it.
So where do you sell your stuff?
At the local farmers market on Saturdays, and also at the dog house right now. So, and right now I'm developing a web page and things like that, so people can contact me if they want to do doggy birthdays, that sort of thing.
Do you mind actually showing us how you put together a recipe?
I'd love to.
Okay.
We're making apple carrot dumplings. First add your oatmeal. Next add spelt flour. Next add walnuts and almonds. 2 eggs. Equal amounts of carrot and apple. And what makes these super, super yummy would be 3 tablespoons of molasses. Turn the oven on for 350. Get your oven nice and warm. Now on my parchment paper, I make dumpling-shaped balls, just like that. Now place in your oven for about 15 minutes or until golden brown.
Okay, Jenny, it's time for the taste test, and Penny is waiting to taste,
Okay.
taste those cookies.
Here you go, girlie. Here you go. What do you think? She makes me feel very good about my baking.
I bet.
Yeah.
I think we've got a winner here, folks. Thank you very much, Jenny.
You're very
And
welcome.
thank you, Penny. Thank you, Penny.
Come on, tell the truth. Did you try one of those treats?
Well, maybe 1 or 2.
Chef Brian Abbott.
Hey, how you doing? Good
Excellent,
evening.
fantastic appetizer. Please take a seat, join us.
Yes, thank you very much.
You did an amazing job today. We enjoyed
you.
every bit of everything that we had.
Excellent, thank you very much.
There wasn't a morsel of pork belly left.
All right.
That's right. Now tell me, these small plates, it's kind of like the tapas idea that they have in Spain and the bars over there, isn't it?
It is kind of like that, yeah. It's like smaller plates is probably about half size main courses, but you get a chance to try a different variety of food. You don't get to commit to a big, large steak dinner, but now you can have some steak, you can have some chicken, some fish.
Now you've got a beautiful cocktail bar downstairs. Do many people frequent it?
We're actually doing a lot of molecular mixology with cocktails, and we're starting to play around with that and having some fun. And yeah, it's been a ball. We're open a little bit later on Friday and Saturday nights. We're serving food up till about 12ish, and so
Perfect. I guess cocktails are a great application for molecular gastronomy.
it's great to play with. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
have things foaming and whatever. Anyway, thanks, Brian.
Thank you very much.
And that's it, folks, for this very first edition of our brand new season of
One Chef.
One Critic.
Karl, do the same as I do. Wear a pair of...
Are we going to give him chunks, guys?
He's Karl Wells from Here and Now's Weather Department.
Just don't
Karl.
ask me to give you a weather forecast, Donald.
I
'cause I'm
won't.
not working right now.
And his name is Steve Watson. Steve is the head chef here at the Hotel Newfoundland.
Well, it's a pleasure to see you here, Doc.
Okay, you need some more?
Yes,
Okay, well, I'll try and hurry up. And if you see a finger go in there, it's because I'm not a professional like Chef Watson. Karl, thank you so much for coming up.
You're
Taking
most
time out of
welcome.
your
I
schedule.
really enjoyed it. I love to cook.
May
I love to see people enjoy my food.
May all your forecasts be accurate. May all your food be as good as this.
2 more weeks till upstairs.